It's happening. It's really happening. Hold on to your butts or shake your butts or do whatever you need to do to prepare your butts because it's happening. My album is finally set to be released this May. What's your butt doing? Tell me how your butt is reacting to this news in the comments, please. And to celebrate, I'll be playing a live show with a full band in an actual venue. Y'all, it's been so long since I've been able to do this, and I'm so excited. When I began planning this release, I sat down to think about all the things I wanted to do, and pretty quickly a live show came to mind. Actually, no it didn't. That's a lie. It wasn't that quick. Honestly, I feel like with everything that's happened in the past few years, which I don't need to mention, I just feel like live music doesn't come to mind as naturally as it did before. And when I started planning this show, something about it just felt a little forced. I actually did some journaling earlier that month with a self-love prompt that said, what excites you right now? And honestly, I couldn't really think of anything that actually made me feel excited. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. Because on paper, there's plenty of stuff, involving this release that technically was exciting, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. And I didn't like that. So I sat down to think about it, like, why? Why aren't I feeling excited? And it wasn't until I sat down to reconnect with the whole premise of this album, being an album titled Just for Fun, that I realized I wasn't allowing myself to have fun with this release or with this show. And I just think it's so easy for us to fall into these roles of what we think we should be doing or what people expect us to do. When first thinking about what to do with this show, I thought, okay, so I'll book a venue, I'll find an opener, I'll play a few songs, everyone will clap, the end. And that's not to say that's exactly what's gonna happen at this show. It is a show. It's a live music show. But I just realized that I was holding myself back from injecting any of me into the planning process. I was just trying to tick off boxes and follow the motions of what I thought a performer should do when planning a show instead of thinking about what do I want to do. And you know what? There's something so cool that happens when you dig deep and ask yourself these questions. Allow yourself to actually just dream, daydream, dream big, and get kind of giddy with ideas, because it can feel kind of vulnerable to explore that more authentic space within yourself. It's like the difference between putting on a shirt because you're pretty sure that shirt is in fashion right now and that people will see you wearing that shirt and think, hey, look at that normal person, I accept that person, versus putting on a shirt that maybe is a little different but it makes your heart sing. Putting on a shirt because you decided that you think it's cool. It can be scary. It's scary putting on shirts, isn't it? Because then, if somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I don't like that shirt very much, all of a sudden it's like, well, dang, I thought it was cool. Ouch in here, Versus the separation of putting on that other shirt and, maybe someone doesn't like it, but it's like, hey, bro, I'm just following the rules. That's not on me. Can't get mad at me. But the thing with planning something like this, it's a bit of a bigger scale situation, is you got to get other people involved. There's no way around it. So on top of putting on your own shirt that you've decided is cool, you also got to convince other people to put on this shirt as well and hope they don't hate it. And straight up, I know a lot of people are afraid of this word, but it can be a little embarrassing sometimes. Honestly, it's funny. It's funny how your brain can convince you that anything can be embarrassing. Really, if you think about it, you say hi to someone with a bit of a weird inflection and your brain's like, why did you say it like that? Oh, they think, oh man, why'd you say, You ever walk down the street and halfway down the street, you realize, oh, I forgot something back home. So you want to turn around mid-walk, but you're like, well, if anyone's seeing me and they see me just do a complete 180, they're going to be like, why did that person just turn, these things that we come up with in our brain, too embarrassing. So you just keep walking, even though you forgot the whole thing that you went on. These are the joys we get to deal with up here. Anyway, I feel like we hear the word embarrassing. We think, oh no, I'll do anything to avoid that. But honestly, I think some of the coolest stuff is on the other side of embarrassment. On the other side of feeling a little nervous and unsure, but doing it anyway. You know, maybe you put on that weird shirt and are kind of nervous about it, but you're walking down the street and somebody sees you and says, hey, cool shirt. And you say, hey, thanks. And then, you know, the two of you become best friends for life. Maybe you start a cool ribbon dancing duo, and maybe that takes the world by storm, you know? Maybe the Olympics asks you to play the opening ceremonies, and the whole world is watching and sheds a single tear all at the same time. And finally we think, hey, maybe world peace is a good idea. You know? What if? What if? All I'm trying to say is I just feel like maybe we hold ourselves back from experiencing that kind of childlike excitement for things. Because it can be hard to tell people, hey, I got this kind of fun idea for something and it might be kind of weird, but I hope you'll join me in it because I'm excited for it. But hey, listen, I got this kind of fun idea for something and it might be kind of weird, but I hope you'll join me in it because I'm very excited about it. That's my message. That's what I'm trying to get at. I hope you'll join me. Because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling excited. This release is coming up. I'm going to play this wacky show about it, and I hope you'll be there. I hope you'll enjoy. I hope you'll have some fun. Come have some fun. Think about fun. Let's have that. I would like to have that with you. So please come around, enjoy my show, wear that weird shirt, put on a weird shirt today, start a ribbon dance and do it, whatever you need to. Yeah, May 24th, the Aviary. Links will be in the description or perhaps in my bio, wherever you're watching this. And thanks. It's happening. It's happening. Shake your butts, it's happening. See you there. Bye.